Welcome to our lovely IHP paid and free subscriber community. We're going to have a 3-minute sample, and that's about it. Other than that, you can meet the other samples, 15, 5-minute. There's exercises and readings and spotlights throughout last week and last week and a couple weeks ago. And that's for anybody who's new who might be joining our paid subscriber community. So we're talking about emotionally mature people, us, who get to put the inner growth mindset into practice, because you know that emotions come up and thoughts anytime stuff's going down in life. The ones who are emotionally immature, they have chosen that they do not want to do the work of the embodied brain stuff, and they continue to use stories. So they will fill in their days with, intuition, values, nervous system. That's your 3 guides. Do we have a nervous system that is actually working in connection? Because if not, you're going to want to tend to that and then say, I do self-help, personal development. I do spiritual self-help, personal development, by the way. I'm a 5D mystic and enlightenment, so age group, functional child, adult, mentor, content creator, podcast host. So mentor 1-to-1, and then the paid subscriber content is going to be filled with a bunch of lovely inner growth, again, mindset exercises, readings, and spotlights. They always involve you evaluating that which is taking place, and then obviously when you set up your own 1-to-1, it's like with my back exercises. You set up a routine, and at some point, shape, or form, you do own everything about you, because you own the sense of self, and you actually do know your 3 subcortical areas. So what is powerful is knowledge, which I have bountiful of, and attachment trauma education knowledge, what I'm talking about, which our ancestors didn't have, and which when I see people who are not using it effectively, they say this: we have to stay modulated, because they want to be their self-righteous teenage version, which is the fight response. So 3D, 4D is going to stick to not doing the work, but pretending that they know what they're talking about. We're going to allow ourselves to remember what we get to do, as Jesus taught me, forgive Maria, for they do not know. Blessed are those who believe without seeing. Yes, and as I share in my chapter in the book, The Ways to God, God is discerning and quantum love, and all his children will never be given more than what they can handle. So when somebody chooses to shove shit down and not do the very EMDR, chart parts, work, somatics for however long it takes, we're not going to make them become emotionally mature. No, they're just Diego's family from Ice Age. And they stick to their islands and go all the way, far, far, far away from us. Nah, not really. So when you meet people in general, you get to choose. Are you going to be emotionally mature, or are you going to be not emotionally mature? And emotionally matured says, I want to be the person that has the values, which is I'm going to have integrity, humility. Why? Because we don't walk in the footsteps of anyone. And they're dictated by their 14-month-old. And if they started with shit, it's not their fault and their parents' fault. I mean, they could have went to Patrick Tan, but they don't want to. They deny all the therapy information, and they say it's bad. So tune in for more and subscribe.